Hello, everybody. Well, big news. If you've been following Haiku news, then you'll know that we recently got a Firefox version called Iceweasel. Don't know who thinks up these animal names, but that's what it's called. And there are now 2 new versions, because our developer called 3D Eyes has been very, very busy, because we now have Librewolf and Waterfox. And so today we're going to run these 3 against each other and just quickly play the same YouTube clip in each. Now the differences between these 3 are subtle. You'll have to do a little bit of homework to see which one works best for you. And they're all GTK based and they're big programs. So they're all a bit on the slow side. And my advice stands. Use web positive wherever you can, and only when that becomes impossible, move to an alternative browser. But we've got them. So let's see what they got for us. So I'm going to run the same video from YouTube, from one of the best channels on YouTube, in all 3. And you can draw your own conclusions from there. Okay, let's start with Iceweasel. And this is the latest in my YAB programming series.
Hello, everybody. I can't believe we've gotten this far in the course without talking about menus. Well, keeping the best for last, I suppose. Okay. Most important thing to remember is that menus will be created in the exact order in which you create them. So what I try to do generally is to have a little subroutine or
Okay. Not very high definition there, but the sound is there. It seems to be synchronized. All right, let's see what the other 2 can do.
Hello, everybody.
Okay, so this is Librewolf. It looks like the video quality is better, but the sound is atrocious. And finally, we have Waterfox. This one really took a very long time to come up. That's possibly because memory was still sort of digesting having had Iceweasel and Librewolf in there. But fact is it did. So just like the other 2, it's got a problem with this ugly black square around the cursor. Now, I have seen that that's better on my other machine, so it may have to do with your video driver. Right, so the other thing you may find, and that's common to all GTK programs on Haiku, is that it has some trouble interacting with the clipboard. So just be prepared to retype stuff. Now, what I'm not seeing is them, using common bookmarking system. I would have liked to see that, but I may be wrong in that. Anyway, let's see what Waterfox does with the same video.
Hello everybody. I can't believe we've gotten this far in the course without talking about menus. Keeping the best for last, I suppose. Okay. The most important thing to remember is that menus will be created in the exact order in which you create them. So, what I tried to do.
Okay, I think that one's the most impressive yet. Wish it didn't take so long to come up, but the video's good, the sound is good. Yeah, I think Waterfox will be the one to watch here. Now, you ask me, why do we have 3 of these things? What's the difference? Well, it's, as I said, it's subtle. But it comes down to privacy settings and whether certain settings are standard or whether you have to go in and turn things off. It'll also make a difference with what extensions will run. So it's basically that sort of thing, and it'll all shake out in the end. I do need to tell you, though, that in order to run these browsers in this virtual machine, I had to give the VM 2 extra cores and double the available RAM. These are hungry beasts. So if you're running on a rather old machine, then try to stick to web positive, really. And I think my favorite is still going to be Falcon. But it's great that we have these. And 3D Eyes, I believe, is trying to have even more variations because there are so many browsers based on this engine. Yeah. Well, it's great that we have them. It is. And they can only get better from here. How do you get them? Well, normally I'd say Haiku Depot app, There is a problem, though. Right now, there's a problem that some apps are not showing up on the web interface and others are not showing up in the Haiku Depot application. But you can always get them from the command line. Right, so let's say we're looking for Iceweasel. Package Manager, search. And there we go. And then once you have this full name, Iceweasel underscore bin, and it's and that'll get it for you. Same with Librewolf, same with Waterfox. So that will always work. Yeah, the other two are a bit iffy at the moment. Don't know what the problem is. But if you're watching this video sometime from now, then that will probably have been resolved. Okay, so that's it for today. I'll probably end up doing more in-depth reviews of all three, or more if there are more on the way. Yeah, but this is just a quick introduction to show you, what is happening in the Haiku browser world. Very exciting. Thanks for watching, guys.